All right. So what do
All
we
right, I'm
got
ready.
on the chopping block this week?
I told you this is how we roll right here. This is Ariel's post from last week. Let's see what's in here.
All right. All right. So we've got some past and future guests. So we got Fade the Ace, Gibson Cemetery, Project Rogue, Moonfallen, Lone Star Caviar, and squiggly line. Can't read it. Sorry. Saturday, June 21st at Haltom Theater. $12 online, 15 the day of the show. This is through Torch Entertainment. Love you, Brian. Love you, Comanda. All right. Local summer showcase. All right. Ghoul Town and Awaiting Abigail, Friday, June 20th. So the day before. Doors are at 9 p.m. Shows at 9:30. This is at Granada Theater. Granada, a beautiful, wonderful, historic venue. I saw Wayne the Train there one time. Fantastic sound, great seating, great venue. And we will also be having Ghoul Town and Awaiting Abigail on an episode, I want to say early part of July. So we're very much looking forward to that, talking about all things ghoulish and Abigail-ish. I'm sure that's not a word, but fuck it.
Falling Under. That's their best song, or my favorite. It's my personal favorite. It's called Falling Under, and it's their
Yeah,
latest single video release. So go check that out.
very cool. Hells yeah. Love Sick Drug is merging with the Ghoultown show. So that's cool. House of. I don't know. Oh, there we go. House of
23.
Blues. That is
Yeah, we
coming
got it end of
soon.
23.
Gotcha. House of Blues. August 23rd. Love Sick Drug. Our good friend Lou Morris and company. So that'll be fun. Yes, yes.
See what's in here.
All right. And Carrie's birthday, May 28th. That is actually tonight.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you're out there, have actually that's the show that they will all be paying tribute to Elliot Robert. So Pass the Ammunition, our good friend Donnell Blair, as well as Less Than Zero, our good friend Gerard Duval, Carrie, and Skeleton Crew. That's Carrie's birthday. Happy birthday, Carrie. And that is Haltom City. So if you're watching this and you're at the show, what the hell are you doing? Watch the show.
Yeah, and I have to throw out the mighty Pass the Ammunition. If you haven't checked them out yet, check them out already. You're gonna be glad you did. They're fresh, new, raw, killing it.
So fresh, so clean.
Okay,
That show already passed.
that already passed.
King's S already passed. Uh,
Watchtower
September 20th.
celebrating.
Okay.
This is probably
Watchtower. Are
oh
they.
no, it's at the Rail. Check that
What?
out.
Wait, Watchtower. Are they a Jehovah's Witness band?
That's great. They're a Texas band from Austin originally, and
No
that's
shit.
Jason McMasters is who it is, who went on to become Dangerous Toys, and now has the podcast that I like called Talk Louder. But
Well, I'll be damned.
I might have to exercise my change the channel if he don't get back with me about the interview. He would have been better to not contact me at all than to, you know, than to ghost me. That's fucking total bullshit. But I love you, Jason, from the bottom of my heart. I love music more than anything, so you got a free pass. I love Texas music specifically, so we'll see you. On that show
Yep.
also is
And
accuser.
our our good friends of Deities and Dust, and of course Steve and the friends in Rotting Corpse. This is an After Dark production. I'm not familiar with that company, but if y'all are listening, please come on the show sometime. We would love to hawk your wares. Hawk.
Tua. Okay, and this might be an early band alert. That Accuser, I saw them at the Heavy Metal Hall of Fame with Rotting Corpse a couple of weeks ago, and they were awesome. Definitely younger kids have a lot of growing to do, but man, you can't fake that kind of heart and energy, and they have it.
Very cool. Younger kids like Jess, or even younger than that.
Oh no, they're all I'd say their ages range from 17 years old to maybe 21, maybe, but I don't think so. I mean, they're kids. To me, they're kids. I've seen younger kids, trust me, in bands kicking ass. But
Right.
yeah, they're all teenagers and kicking ass, man. And like I said,
Wow.
the energy and the heart, you can't fake that. And
Fu-
man, I love them, and they'll be on the show. We're definitely scheduling an interview with Accuser, and everybody get out there to see them and enjoy that and support good metal from kids. So that's what
Fuck yeah. Let's get those kids on our show and
Mhm.
corrupt them.
Of course, yeah. No, they may corrupt us, man. That's the lesson you learn about being around badass kids.
That's fine.
Yeah,
All right. So we've got
remember when you were a kid and the adults were like fearless enough to face you down, and you were like, well,
no, my memory doesn't extend past like 2008.
well put. Well, I'm just stating, kids are still the same today, man. They're always going to have that, attitude towards, people have already been there and done that, and I appreciate that. Like, I don't want kids playing the same music, if
Of
they do
course not.
play the same, great, play it perfectly at least. But, you know, I still believe that there's new styles, new combinations. You know, there's always going to be a new way to put your heart, into music.
Oh yeah. Speaking of New Heart, some former guests of ours, Razor Blade Dolls, will be
Yeah.
opening for the Skate Nigs
How
at
about that?
Reno's on Saturday, June the 7th, along with Long Black Car. Doors at $715. Holla.
Pretty cool. That
Right,
was
that
last
show's already
weekend.
passed.
Yeah, macabre
Macabre
eternal.
Eternal. I've hit them up several times, but they keep telling me to fuck myself. So that's fine.
Hey, there
Saturday,
might be
June
some wisdom
14th.
in that.
Yep.
There
Well,
might
I
be some
will.
wisdom in that.
Oh yeah, as soon as I sign out, I will totally do that. Stink Bug, Breeding Thorn, dude. I'm not gonna lie, Breeding Thorns, the episode we did with Breeding Thorns, one of my personal favorite episodes. Those guys are funny as shit. Along with Three Quarter Ton, our boy Randy Roy, and the fellas from Raid, as well as Coventry, which I used to live on a street, Coventry Drive. So I don't even know the band, but I support them wholeheartedly. Saturday, June 14th at
Trees.
I lost it at
It's at
Trees.
the
Okay,
Jaro Entertainment. Throw that out there. One of these days,
very
he will
cool. Jaro,
throw
one
his
of these days
schedule.
they might join us on the show as well. While you are scrolling through, I just want to remind people once again, this next weekend, we've got our girl Megan Mosh Pit, and the Float Fest is going down in Santo, Texas, with our good friends Cody Joe Pope,
No,
Clickbait, Kill the Jabberwocky, Cortez, Mongo and Company, and so many, many more. So please bring your kids, bring your floaty, and bring your excuse, because the rest will be provided.
give me just a second here. I was over there in Facebook. There it is.
There we go. Along with Hand Over Fist, Trespassers, a Breaking Bad Company, Did I miss any of the bands? Okay, I think I hit all the bands along with Smoking with Papa Barbecue. Tickets at $15, tent camping $5, vendors and food trucks, and from what I understand, reasonable facilities, which is a huge thing for me because if I have to play a show, I need a restroom within walking distance that will not have a line because I'm gonna blow that shit up like the Godfather. Some
And no
people
hope.
have their
That's
own
not what
way of.
I'm here
Yes,
for.
some people like get the bubble guts. Some people like to smoke and drink or stretch before a show. I like to take 2 to 7 shits before I have to get on stage, and then I'm cleansed.
2 to 7. No specific, just it's in there 2 7 somewhere.
And since I haven't played a show in like over a year, I have to take 2 to 7 shits for every podcast episode. So you know that every Wednesday when I get on this show, I am thoroughly detoxified and probably delirious.
Well, with that, let's go ahead and congratulate you for sounding like a pro tonight. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you. I hope that I'm sure that Johnny Carson also took 2 to 7 shits before he had to deal with Ed McMahon.
well, I'm sending my best to you, and maybe with your new headset, your new microphone, you're sounding so much better. Maybe we can make those shits a little better for you, also.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
It's the thought that
Uh,
counts.
Tro, Tromatic, save Cicada with mean motor. Wait,
Look
Cicada's
at that
already in
Maddox
trouble?
coming in at the nick of time.
They're already in trouble? Goddamn, I just found out about this venue.
Oh, save
Well,
Cyan?
shit.
Yeah, well,
Save
hey,
Cicada. All right. Well, everybody, the main thing that we like to do about here is promote the local scene, but we can't have a local scene without local venues. So please go out there and support the Cicada.
and let me also say the obvious. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean as respectfully as I know how. I'm an opportunist. Now's the best time to share. I personally went by the Saeda. I talked to
Cicada.
the Cicada. I talked to the owner. I got his card and his email. He asked me to email him the information. I sent him the email. I was wanting to do, a blow your brains out show there. And I'm not saying that we could had saved his venue. I'm not making those kind of bold claims at all. I'm only stating that, if someone comes in with a silver platter and says, "Hey, I want to do a show and promote the hell out of it and turn your venue on to a whole new audience potentially," I'd say give that fella a listen. And if you're not doing that, you're maybe not doing that with other people. You're not taking advantage of the opportunities that are coming your way because life is about opportunities. And
Fucking name.
you should be prepared or expecting. You should be expecting those opportunities constantly because that's what life is. But it's about being prepared. And so I'd say when you don't have to plant the seed, you don't have to water it, just harvest. Like the fellow walks in your door and says, "Hey, I want to bring a bunch of people and promote the hell out of it for free." You might do that because I think we can help at least a little tiny bit. And if we could help a little, maybe someone else that you didn't get back with could have helped a little also. My point is, as this isn't my first time around, I've done this shit before. I know a little bit of what I'm talking about, but I could be wrong. Hey, I'm just another asshole with an opinion.
Okay. Hey, I just got a message from Six Sense. It says, "Hey, sorry guys, we showed up, but there was a lot of echo feedback going on, made it difficult to hear. We waited a few minutes, no one let us into the stream, so we had to go. Hope you understand. We'll catch you guys at the show in July. See you then."
Yeah,
Did
I'm kind of
anybody?
getting tired of
Uh,
that message. I don't mind telling you.
I got you.
They
Okay,
weren't
just
there.
wondering.
I don't. You have to define what a few minutes is, and I do have an email.
Right.
It's outlawvideotv@gmail. I have a phone number. I'm a very kind person, but
You
if you
are.
want to be on Blow Your Brains Out, you have to fucking tell me. You could easily hop in the comments and go, "Hey, I'm backstage." Then we would all
Right.
know. Everyone in the whole fucking process would go, "Hey, in the comments, they're saying they're backstage." What's more obvious than that? But for some reason, they
I
can't do
agree.
that. They can't send a private message. They can't wait a couple of minutes. Fuck people. It's not rocket science here. It's real
I
simple.
agree.
Keep it fucking simple, stupid.
I completely agree. Well, hey, Rick, before we get to this current flyer that you have in front of us, I want to share a story with you that I think will make you feel better about everything, about life, okay?
Great.
And hopefully, everybody out there in Blow Your Brains Out land, maybe this will make you feel better about life as well.
We can
Just throwing
try.
this out there. Metallica has recently announced a new documentary called Metallica Saved My Life about their fans and about how their music has changed literally, who knows, maybe the course of human history as we know it, at least since 1983. But this title applies quite literally to one family. David and Kristen McKee and their daughter Madeline went to bed early on May 6th so they'd be all rested up for the Metallica show at Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. Usually the family stays up late to watch TV, but Metallica is more important than TV. I think everybody out there will agree. This decision ended up saving their lives as a pickup truck slammed into their TV room during the early hours of the morning. Kristen McKee told a local news station, do you want to sit up? And her husband David was like, nah, I think we should just go to bed. I said, I'll go on to bed too. Then just a few hours later, they heard a loud explosion, glass shattered, and it was just madness from that point on. She continued, we were so fortunate that that night, my daughter could have walked down that hallway and found us in the rubble. I thank God every day and Metallica for saving us. The family's home is set to undergo construction for the next 6 months to fix the damage caused by the truck. As for Metallica, they're saving lives into 2026 with tour dates extending well into next year. So remember, kids, enter Sandman or else Sandman will enter you.
All right. I feel better already.
All right, good. I like hearing you laugh, and I can tell that you're smiling, and I like when Rick smiles, and I know everybody out there in Blow Your Brains Out land loves when Rick smiles because you all consider Rick a family member, just like me and just like Ariel. All right, talking to Rick every Wednesday makes my life better, makes Ariel's life better, makes all y'all's life better, makes this fucking scene better. All right,
It
this
has
world,
made
this
my
scene,
life better.
every scene needs a Ricky Warden. Okay, otherwise, what the fuck are we fighting for? Love you,
Yeah.
Rick.
Thank you, Dave. Love you too. And it has made my life better. I've said that, I'll say it again, that this has been my number one source of enjoyment, my personal enjoyment, far beyond
Me
everything.
too. Absolutely, me too. And also, I just want to throw it out there. It is pretty crazy that low level local bands can figure out technology, whereas touring bands that are on a national level have not figured out how the fuck a phone works. But that's okay because this scene will go on without you. Believe me, you're a
Yeah,
visitor.
we're
We live
having
here.
fun.
We live here, and this scene will rise and fall as we see fit. But just know that it will be here long before you have been here, and it will be here long after you have left, just passing by, waving hi to the people.
Along
Okay?
with our
We
open doors and no gatekeepers.
exactly.
You have to hang your fucking self around here. But many do.
Yeah.
We give you the rope.
Yeah. Yeah. We run shit around here. Y'all just visit.
Well, speaking of running shit around here, the Traumatics have the power and have facilitated tonight. Tried, didn't work. I'll try again. Everybody, save Cicada with Mean Motor Scooter. Do you remember them? They were one of our guests.
Fantastic. Loved them.
Denver Williams and TGM, the Traumatics. Hey, I have an email address, Outlaw Video TV. If you send me a MP3, I was looking for a reason to play some music tonight. Send me an
There
MP3
you go.
under 30 megabytes and I'll play it. How about that for magic, motherfuckers? That's what we do. We have the power. Use it.
How about that? That's right. But before we get to that, may I just remind everybody the heaviest metal fest will happen on June 14th. That's a Saturday at Haltom Theater with Perico, Pass the Ammunition, Last of the Sane, Wolvera, and Heart Check. $10. First band at 7 p.m. Please be there or be square, possibly cubed.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Mr. Mouse, if I'm reading this correctly, it says you're getting a divorce because your wife has been terribly silly?
No, Your Honor. It's because she has been fucking goofy.
Dave Jarvis, that was the Mighty Perico. And before that was Watch What You Say by the band that I really like a lot. I mean, they got the best of a lot of styles and they're super people. And again, back to performing with 100% heart and energy. Something you can't replace, which is what you get out of all of the members of Pass the Ammunition. So everybody get out there, bang head, rock hard, have a great time with these killer bands that we're playing right now. Up next is a song called Glass Case by this band here, Last of the Sane.
One to complain one time.
Glass Case by Last of the Same, some killer melodic post-hardcore, beautiful blend. I love that song. I love that style of music, and especially live. I fully expect this band the same. All these bands. That's why I booked them. You're gonna get 100% energy, 100% heart. All these bands are laying it on the line. So everybody, please make plans. We don't ask for anything here at Blow Your Brains Out and Blow Your Brains Out Radio or BYBO Radio. But we've provided a wonderful opportunity for you to get out, have some fucking fun, and also support us, the podcast, and these bands. We don't make any money. We're doing it for the bands and the promotion to help get exposure and, to support Haltom. We love the Haltom. I'm on record. When we give out awards here, if that ever happens, we're definitely giving that award to Haltom for having the best venue since Ridgely Theater. I mean, I love it over there, and I know you do too, or you will too. If you're listening, come out. You have family, make yourselves at home. We all do this shit together, always, every day, 24/7. Tell me what music you're listening to in the chats. Tell me what music you're listening to today in your car or in the shower or while you're in the studio. I'm going to play one more song by Pass the Ammunition, and then I'm going to switch over to The Trespassers. Want to say hello to the Trespassers in the house. This show rocks. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for squeezing the juice together with us, for working the system, with Blow Your Brains Out, the group page, with always being here in the chats, being on the show. It's how we all do it together. So thanks for leading the way, the Trespassers, and we will play some Trespassers coming right up. But first, speaking of music we listen to, put it in the chats what you've been listening to earlier today. Well, I used to listen to a local band that not many people know about, and I'd love to have them on as guests someday, even though I don't know what kind. I don't think they're making heavy metal music anymore. But there was a band called Bell Epic. Bell Epic. I actually made a music video for them with Joshua Dixon, the movie producer. And that video was aired on MTV Japan. So they had another song called Wicked Ones and Thieves. Wicked Ones and Thieves. If you like really good, solid, heavy metal music, check out the band Bell Epic and the song Wicked Ones and Thieves. But until then, this song reminds me of that. It's similar in its theme. It's Pass the Ammunition. The song is heavy. It's called The Crowd.